Hey guys, RunicYokai here, welcome back to another Pokémon YouTube video. Today I'm going to give new teams for each Pokémon rival. All of these teams are made up of canon Pokémon that the rival uses, and I'll select from the most expanded Pokédexes for each region. Shout out to Michael or MandJTV for inspiring me to make this video with his if every rival became a gym leader. Blue is first with Pidgeot, Rhydon, Alakazam, Arcanine, Machamp, and Blastoise, a mixture of Pokemon he uses between the Kanto and Johto events. Next is Silver, whose team across all appearances I think works well, I'm fully evolving some of his Pokemon, so Weavile, Magneton, Gengar, Crobat, Alakazam, and Feraligatr. Brendan is next, and I think his team should be Claydol and Nextcloud from the Battle Mason multi-partner battle in Aurus, Pelipper and Macargo from Emerald Rival Battles, Latios from the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire animated trailer, and Mega Sceptile. May's team is going to be made up of fully evolved versions of her animate Pokemon. Delcatty, Beautifly, Blastoise, Venusaur, Latias from the animated trailer again, and Blaziken. Wally's teams always have Gallade, Magneton, and Mega Gallade, and throwing out his teams Altaria, Swampert, and Jirachi from some old art where he's team with Jirachi. Barry is next, and I think his canonical starter is Torterra, and I think the team he uses as a rival with Torterra is perfect. So it's Staraptor, Floatzel, Heracross, Rapidash, Snorlax, and Torterra. Lucas is next, and his team is going to be Absol, Bastiodon, Vaporeon, Rotom-Mow, Porygon Z, and Infernape. The only canonical team is the BDSP Sandrum Town team, which is accessible after the Pokemon League, and quite frankly I didn't really like it, so I made my own. Dawn is next, which is going to be which in my opinion should just be her anime team fully evolved. Togekiss, Pachirisu, Mamoswine, Typhlosion, Lopunny, and Empoleon. Cherin is next, and his team's going to have a few changes. Pheasant, Liepard, Scolipede is new to replace his Gigalith. Carcosta is there because I think he should have had a fossil Pokemon, and I think Tetsuga and Carcosta fit him best. Heatmore to replace the Monkey, and Superior is there because I think it's his true starter. Bianca's there, and her team is basically the same if you pick Kenmore, minus Seb Striker being the replacement for Chandelure, because I think she would have used it after being inspired by Lisa. N is next, or as Team Sky calls him, Enye. I'm sorry, but shout out to MandJTV for making Team Sky. Reshiram, Zoroark, Sigilyph, Galvantula, Vanilluxe, and Klinklang, Pokemon he uses throughout the entire story of Pokemon Black and White. Here is next, and he always has Flygon, Bufalons, Electros, and Samurott. Replacing his Monkey is Gigalith, replacing some Pheasants is Gigalith, and replacing his Monkey is Magmortar. Tiana's next, which is going to be Cordon, Hawlucha, Talonflame, Roserade, Ludicolo, and Jolteon. 5 Pokemon he uses across the games in anime, and Jolteon because all of the Kalos rivals should have an evolution. Trevor always has Raichu, Aerodactyl, and Florges, and the rest of his team will be made of Pokemon that are hard to find / evolve in the Kalos Pokemon Pokédex even. Leafeon, Politoed, and Viper. Next, I have to talk about Shauna, Callum, and Serena briefly. Shauna should have Chespin, Fennekin to Serena, and Tvoki to Callum, but they should also have Bulbasaur for Serena, Charmander for Callum, and Squirtle for Shauna. because when you're the player character, after you pick your Kanto starter, Serena / Callum and Shauna are offered one, but they don't use it. Anyway, now on to Shauna's team, which is Chestnut, Guja, Delcatty, Sylveon, Farfu, and Blastoise. Already explained, used in the games and used in the manga. Next is Serena. Her team is Delphox, Venusaur, Espeon, Aurorus, Clefable, and Altaria. Already explained, already using in the games, replacing her other evolution, and replacing her Absol because I think she should have had a fossil. And its defending counterpart to Callum's team, which is Greninja, Charizard, Umbreon, Tyrantrum, Noivern, and Mega Gengar. Hal is next, and I think his team is perfectly fine, although Flareon should be the evolution he uses if he has Decidueye, and Arachnid replaces his Tauros. Next up is Gladion, whose team will have a theme, and it's Umbreon, Lycanroc, Zoroark, Lucario, Crobat, and Silvally. Gladion's theme is Pokemon team's theme is evolving either through friendship or evolving in the night. And Zoroark's there because it's his dad's Pokemon, and I think he would use it like he does in the anime. Hop, or as I think his full name should be, Sir Hoppleton the First, is the next Pokemon. And his team of Trevenant, Double, Snorlax, and Cinderace is fine, but I think he should have had Samacenta over Sashion and G-Max Corviknight Days. Marnie is next, and I think her team from the Champions Cup in the main story is fine, just adding on Grimmsnarl. Bede is next, and it's just going to be a bunch of Psychic and or Fairy type Pokemon. Mawile, Gardevoir, Rapidash, Gramble, Galarian Weezing, and G-Max Hatterene. Next up is Nemona, whose team will be Lycanroc, Guja, Pormo, Milotic, Typhlosion, and Meowscarada. A mix of Pokemon she uses before and after the epilogue of the DLC. Arvin is next, who only gets to keep Mabosstiff because the rest of his team sucks, so I'm replacing it with Kilowattrel, Komaro, Fuxibel, Samurott, and Colossal. Penny is next, and the team is basically identical to the main game, minus replacing Vaporeon and Flareon with Espeon and Glaceon, so she can have both counterpart evolutions in her team. Carmen is next, and I think her team should be Mightyena, Primarina, Morpeko, Ninetales, Scrafty, and Sinistcha, which is basically the team she already has. I just added a couple two together, a full team of 6. And finally Kieran, and I think his team should have really been focused around his Kitakami Pokemon. Poliwrath, Gliscor, Porygon Z, Incineroar, Hydrapple, which he always uses, but I think his 6th Pokemon should have been Ogerpon. I feel like the player character should have been able to trade it to him, so he should have it. And that is the team and the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, shouts out to Michael, aka MandJTV, for inspiring this video. His video and channel will be linked in the description. Until the next time, I've been RunicYokai. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.